Hello all, welcome back to our YouTube channel, and today we are going to see first and last window function in pyspark. So basically first and last is the window function where we want to find the first row value for particular window, right? Again, like if you want to see the practically, let's go to the PySpark window and then we will get the more idea how first and last function will work. So this is the standard syntax. We just imported all the functions. This is our again standard syntax. We just imported all the types, and we are going to see the window function. So that's why I imported window module also, right? From the pyspark.sql.window.import window capital, right? Now this is our data. In PySpark, data must be in the square bracket. This is our first row, this is our second row, and this is our third row, right? You may wonder it is duplicate row, but it is not duplicate. We have the one employee, his name is John, and we have the each day sales, how much sales he have or he had done, right? For first day it may possible that he have done $100 sales, second day he have done $150 sales, right? Now we have one more employee who had a first day he have done $300 sales, and second day he have done the $400 sales. So now currently we are only 5 row. It may possible that like we have the thousands, like 1 year data, 2 year data, right? So at that time we can use the like first and last function to find the first day sales or till date, like current day sale, right? Now if I go to the columns or schema, this is our column names. First one is the id. If you see, this is the id. Second is the name column, John and Smith. Then third column is the date, and last column is the sales. Now we created spark instance, and then we use the create data frame, and then we provide the two variables, data and columns. Now at the starting we have the data type of this particular column is string, so that's why we created one more column. We keep the same name what we have and change the data type of this date into the date, right? Now let's see, we have just see the data frame. So we have the four columns and 5 row. So these are the four columns, id, name, date, sales, and these are the 5 row. Now what happened, we want to see the, now currently this is in ascending order already. So here also like but sometimes we want to create a new column and want to see the first day sales and last day sales. Like for this John, this is the last day sales, right? So at that time we can use the first and last function, so it will return the first value and last value for the particular window. Now firstly I will create a window, like we are the 5 data, 5th row, but we want to create a one window for John, one window for Smith, right? Then I will create a window dot partition by, so here we need to give the column name on the which we want to create a partition, and we want to create the partition, but we want to do the sorting of date column, right? Because we want to see the like date in the ascending order, like first Jan, second Jan, third Jan, right? We can do the ascending or descending, anything, right? And here we can give the date column, and then okay, we done. So we don't want to see this one. Now we have created a partition, one partition for this John and one partition for Smith. Now we want to see the what is the first day sale for the John, first day sale for the Smith, and again last day sale for the John, last day sale for the Smith, right? Now df, So we are going to create a one column that show the first day sale. So with column, and here I can make as a, I can make, let me remove this one, and first day sale, first day sale. Okay, and then I use the first function, and we want to find the first value, but on which column? We want to find from sales. Then, and that first sales value we want to apply on the window, because each window, like John is the one window, for the John there is one window, and Smith there is a one window. Then we want to find the each window first day sale. So over, we already created a window, and that windows we stored in the w or w variable. And then after creation of window, we want to see the data, right? If I run this code, so here we just forgot order by, and window dot partition. Okay, here also we make some mistake. Okay, okay, it is okay. So whenever we are getting error, it will show like what exactly went wrong, and then we, when you accept and control, it will run the code, right? Now if you see under the, this is the window of John, we are under this window we have three rows, and first day sale is 100 and 100. So each row it's showing the 100. And for the Smith, we are the first Jan and second Jan, and first day sale is 300. So it's showing 300 for the both the row, right? So sometimes like most of the people confuse when to use the window function and group by function. So basically group by function, when we use the, we want to do the reduce the data, right? But in window function we don't reduce the data. Data must be as it is. We just create a new column that show the first day sale, last day sale, lead and lag, right? That thing you can keep in mind. Now let's see the last day sale. Can just copy the above line as it is and replace the first day sale function with the first day function, like first function with the last. Syntax is very easy, and just we created new column, I can make as a last day sale. And if I run the code, and if I go to the down again, now so under John we have the, so here first day sale it is working, but last day sale we need to give the some rows number between. So last day, so if I go to the last day sale is 200, right? So it needs to come last day sale, first day sale, last. Let me check what is the syntax. So more sometimes what happen, like for the first day it will consider the whole window as a first, but like last I think it's considering the, like between comparing the two row, right? For the window, like for this John, if you see 100 and 150, so last day sale for this one is 100, it's showing as it is. Let me check what function in pyspark. Let's see. So function alias last value, first and last. let me window function. So basically this is window function. Or W, it is correct only last day sale, first and last. Let me, so first id or window alias first id example, or window specific alias. So basically we have one more like rows between, there is two more function, like if you specify order by cause in window function but omit the rows between and between column class default range. So mostly in the next video we can see the rows between and range between. The for the first day it is working, but for the last it is not working. Last day sale 100, like we done this one, 150, 150, 200, 300, 400, right? So spice park. So suppose we have first day apply in the function define df id first lower first day say last day last. Let me copy this one and paste it as it is. So no worries, in the next window, like next lecture, what we will do, we will apply the we have one more function that I will cover in the next videos. Like we have the rows and like by default if you not specify anything, it will consider the current row and next row and then it will show, but for the first it is showing the first value. So no worries, we will see in the next window like how it is like range between the unbounded preceding means it will go to the last row and current row, and range between unbounded preceding and following. So these are the like we can, if you specify outer by clause in the window definition but omit rows between, range between, default frame is rows between. And so basically what it trying to say, if you specify the order by clause in the here, so what is mentioning, like by default it consider the this first unbounded preceding and current row. So that's why it's showing the last day sale. This one is the last day sale it's showing. So next window we can see like how it will like work first day and last, like first it's working but last day we need to say like how, last function how it work. So that's all about the today's video. If you have any question, any doubt, please write down in comment and please subscribe the channel. Thank you.